All right, hello and welcome to this very first playthrough of Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden. We are on a mission to beat 100 games every year, and this is game number 19, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. And we're going to start this video the way we start every initial video of a game I play, and I'm going to very briefly tell you what I already know about this game. So I have my How Long to Beat page pulled up here, and I can see that Banishers Ghosts of New Eden came out today, February 13th, 2024. And because it's only been out for about 8 hours, it does not yet have a How Long to Beat time. So we don't know how long this game is. But I have seen, I saw an early trailer. I haven't seen any of the later trailers, because once I know I want to play a game, I stop watching. And I know that it's an over-the-shoulder action RPG. A story-driven action RPG where choices have major consequences, apparently. And I know it's about ghost hunting. And then I know that the wife is a ghost. That's why her hand is all grayed out. You can't really see it because it's behind the camera, but I know that she's a ghost. So I know the basic premise, that they're ghost hunters, and that he is a mortal living man, and that she is a ghost. So I know that premise, but I've never played this game. I've never watched anyone play this game. I haven't watched any of the later trailers, so I don't know anything about enemies, bosses, what the story is about, really. I don't know anything beyond what I've already spoken about, so let's get into it. We're playing this on the PS5. We're going to keep track of the deaths in the top right-hand corner. We're going to try really hard not to get that first one. You never know. One of these days I'm going to get that no-death run. And then after that we'll relax a little bit. But, oh, don't nod. Isn't that the people that made Life is Strange? Don't Nod Entertainment. Let's see, it's on the How Long to Beat page here. Epilepsy warning, got it. Don't Nod's official website. Let's see. Yeah, oh, they made Jasant, too. I just played that a few months ago. I don't see Life is Strange on here. Jasant. Yeah, Life is Strange, there it is. Vampire? I don't think I knew that they made that. Okay, so that's a little bit more like this game. I never played Vampire. It's on my list. It's set in a... Wait, oh, what? Oh. I want to see what that warning was. Is it one of the warnings that's like everything in this game is fictional? They don't have anything to do with real events or something? I took a quick snapshot of it. Banishers is set in a place and era known for their proverbial intolerance. Some situations of abuse depicted through the game tie into the oppression experienced by visible and invisible minorities during these times. While suggested by historical events, this game is a work of fiction, and liberties have been taken for dramatization purposes. Player discretion is advised. Stay safe and play with care. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So is there like... Is there some racism? Some sexism, probably. Okay, press any button to start. Yes, I agree to all. You can have all of my children, yes. What is... That's fine. Okay, adjust brightness until the left symbol is barely visible. How do I adjust it? Oh, Jesus. Okay, that's too much. Let's just keep it at 50. This is the worst. Can you just give me a slider? Why do I have to have this? I want it back at 50. Reset. Christ, that's not good. Speaker type. Headphones. Night mode. No, off. Parallax. What the fuck does that mean? Language is in English. Subtitles on. Subtitle size. Medium's fine. Speaker names. Sure. Is there a performance mode? That's the last thing I care to see. Difficulty mode, normal. Tutorials on. Yeah. I don't care about most of this stuff. Aha! Why is the default always quality? The default should always be performance. Right? Okay. Story, easy. Yeah, we're gonna play normal. Balance experience of story and combat. Difficulty modifies enemy damage, enemy health points, the amount of decoctions you can recover after encounters, and the timing of exploration puzzles. Okay. I'm excited. I'm excited for this game. I have been looking forward to this for a minute. This is...
Madam, sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
A tender? Not my most anticipated game of February, but only because Final Fantasy Rebirth comes out on the 29th. If it weren't for that, this definitely would be. Pacific Drive I'm pretty excited about too. I don't know. There's a lot of good games coming out this month.
I dreamed of clouds. Great long fluffy bastards. Low over
Red.
the sea.
That's a boring ass dream, dude. Why did you have to tell me about your cloud dream?
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
I'll have some weird dreams. Antea? My guess would be.
A good day to you, my love.
It looks like she's not.
To you too.
Looks like she's not dead yet.
Are we in New England?
You don't know where you are?
Welcome to America.
Something's bothering you.
So they're in America.
Charles's letter.
That surprises me a little bit. I just assumed this would be in
The
Europe.
ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte.
Okay.
Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Antea, we need to go. I need to be.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew.
Antea.
Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not
The narrator. How Shakespearean.
Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror.
Okay, so he's a ghost.
I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
Uh-oh. Sounds like something bad went down. New Eden, June 7th, 1695. 1695.
If this is June, I'd hate to see January. I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. It's cold as a bishop's arse. And twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
So is New Eden in New England? Are we just in Maine? It's just Maine. What is it like? Why is it like this in June? Is that snow? That seems like a bit much. In June? I don't want to skip it. Can I pause? Just curious.
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two.
Oh, am I going to play as her? Oh, I thought I played as the guy. There's that 60 FPS. That's nice.
I think I weary of long, boring sea voyages to grim, faraway lands.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
The block. That's interesting. Oh, R1 to attack. Interesting. Oh shit.
How grim this place is.
I heard you the first time, but I don't disagree.
Is this a Souls-like? No, it's got very Souls-like controls. Is that an Estus flask? That I just took a hit from? Will it replenish when I rest?
I think we can get through here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
Lilac hyacinth. Hoof fungus. Why the fucking hell did you pick that up? So we've got a map. Sorry. Landfall. Chronicle objective. Silver gray and bluish mushroom shaped like horse grows on tree trunks can be found in the dark woods, bought from merchants. So these are probably crafting materials. A letter from Charles Davenport to Antea. I hope this letter finds you both free of other work, as we in New Eden are desperate for your help. The town has fallen prey to a sneaking and malicious curse. A haunting is behind it. I am convinced of it, but although our food is rotted and sickness prevails and our very sanity is shaken, I cannot find the ghost. I urge you to join Esther and I in New Eden as soon as you can. I don't know how much longer I can hold. Truly yours, Minister Charles Davenport. It's probably too late, bro. I mean, that thing was probably written months ago. Evolution. Haunting cases. Okay, so is this the quest list? Landfall. Okay, so is that the quest? Because that's... I need to know how to divide the videos up. I'm coming! Okay? God. Nagging husband. Give me a second. Have you even checked your inventory? Probably should.
Watch out!
Make me explain it to you later. Yeah, she does not seem like a ghost. I don't think a ghost would care about that.
Just me, or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you. Overeager apprentices.
Well, how
I
are
can
we
break
gonna...
my way through here.
Breakable elements. How about this? Break your way through where? R1 to destroy breakable elements. What are you talking about?
I can break my way through here.
She said she would find another way around. What was she talking about? Am I here? No? Oh. Okay. That was not very intuitive. Behind me? Alright. It's fine. Where the fuck? You seem like you're going a completely different direction. Oh, there he is. There he is. I see him. I just saw him. I am going to turn the brightness up just a smidge. Oh, there we go. Okay, you can hit to the right. I tried that in the, menu, and I didn't think it worked. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, so how do I... R1 to deal light attack or R2 to deal heavy attack?
I could beat you in my sleep.
Oh, damn. Alright, I like the heavy attack. I'm telling you, I'm getting
Down there.
Souls-like
Just a sneaky wanderer.
vibes.
You?
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
Why do you fight a ghost with a sword? A letter, old and damp. Dear cousin, this farce that is New Eden Town has gone on long enough. You tried all you could to make it work to build something here, but if the words you send me are true, then by God, take your wife and your precious children, pack your belongings, leave that ungodly place. Come to Providence and live with us. There's farm work here, and Simone and I will gladly take you until you find a place of your own. Please, I'm begging you, come to us. We're a family, and the children will be safer here. John James, Providence, 8th of September, 1694. Probably didn't work out too well. Just a guess. I'm getting heavy Souls-like vibes from the combat and the HUD. Like, not like, maybe like full-on Souls-like, but like Remnant. Or, yeah, kind of Remnant-esque. Got some leather, okay. Can't go that way.
Oh, more wanderers.
You can handle it.
Behind you!
You know what would be really cool? Is if this is like a Resident Evil 2 situation, where like you can play as the other one later. I doubt it. I doubt it. You're probably together the whole time. What would be the point? But seeing him down there killing things makes me think, like, am I going to play as him later?
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
Are you coming up here, dog, or... Oh, I can't drop off this. Okay, so this is the way forward. I was gonna say, there's definitely something we're gonna have to fight here. Attacking with your weapons fills the banish gauge. The banish gauge is full. Press X to banish your target.
Time to leave for good.
Oops. Oops. Did I run out of stamina or something? Suddenly I couldn't attack. Spectral dust. Well, that lady hasn't been dead long. A note, damp and bloody. Perhaps these words will be lost in time, but I must write them. The date, I cannot say. I know it is the month of June in the year 1695. Okay, so this is recent. I thought we would be safer in Providence. I thought we would finally see the children again, and the golden wheat fields would ring with their laughter. Their mother now lies dead, and I shall join her soon. Something insidious walks the roads. Terrible spirits took us. New Eden is cursed. You who reads this now, I tell you, run. Well,
These people left New Eden Town just a few days ago. What exactly is going on here?
I don't know. Turn it up just a little bit. I already figured that shit out. Fill the banish gauge faster. Alpha Wanderer. Ha 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 ha. I hit X to dodge, and then I ended up banishing him instead. It worked out. I was gonna dodge backwards. Circle to dodge. Is there a run button? Yeah.
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
He's probably dead.
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Never a good sign. Are the town selectmen sitting on their arses?
Isn't that what selectmen do? When we get to town, we may need to split up to cover more ground.
You may count on the most responsible student a Banisher could have.
We'll see if you remember some of your teaching, if you're up for it.
Always.
Can I vault this? No? Oh, come on. Yoink. Leather. The old knock the bucket into the well trick. That well is... Dude, come on. You guys couldn't actually build a real well? Lazy.
They were leaving because of disease and starvation. They thought it was doomsday. I saw the same thing happen at home.
Susanna, it's been days since we ate. Each day the town empties further. Folks would sooner risk the cold than stay. The minister said help was on the way, but I do not know how much time we have left, or how much time before the next sickness takes us. I shall entrust my neighbor with this letter in the hope that it will reach you. If nothing changes, I'll try to cross the woods myself. I hear folk assemble bands, the better to safely brave the wilderness. May God help us, Sarah.
People are leaving. The town is emptying. Stay on your guard.
Okay. Boston? Boston, okay. Fort Jericho, the Harrows Hamlet. Okay, so we're in Massachusetts, probably.
Not the busiest stables I've
Or
ever
very
seen.
near it.
No ostler and no horses.
If they burned their crops and ran out of food, then they probably ate the horses.
Come on, guys. Make a real well. New Eden Town. It's a very well-made sign. Surprisingly well-made sign for $16.95. New Eden Town discovered. Okay.
The welcoming committee.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be here, I don't think, unless his ghost is. I think you're gonna have to fucking banish good Charles.
It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of
You have
man?
reached the location of your current objective. Your compass now indicates that you are inside an area of investigation. Look for the inn.
Esther wouldn't dare. And we don't need a piece of paper to keep us together.
Don't give me a read something like this and then give me a choice. Conversation choice. Come on. I didn't know what that fucking was. Okay, I get it. Thank you. Who's this guy? Excuse me, sir. Sir.
Good day, sir.
You'll be Haskell's Banishers, I take it.
Well, there are still people
Antea
here.
Duarte. This is Red McWraith.
Hugh Bachelor. The governor had me prepare the schoolhouse for your comfort. It has fallen out of use. Will that be all?
Where are the children?
Where are the children?
Several died of fever. We could see disaster coming. We thought we'd have to bury them all. We sent the children to safety. We sent them away.
That can't have been easy. It can't be easy now.
No. No, it is not.
Where's the inn?
We're expected at the tavern. Where might we find it?
The King's Arm. You can't miss it for the lamps are lit. The school is now a bunkhouse, and the meeting house cold and dark. But the tavern shines yet.
Well then, let us be thankful for small mercies. Farewell, Mr. Bachelor, and you may wish us luck.
Good luck, then, to the both of you.
You may wish us luck. It's an odd sounding phrase. Okay, this looks like a pretty big area. So I don't know if I want to go traipsing around the whole thing.
There's the inn.
What? Where? Up there? Closed borough. The path to the meeting house is closed by the governor's decree. Curfew. In hours of darkness, stay in your homes. No discord, no turmoil. Governor Haskell.
But why?
What do you mean, why?
The first resort of every self-respecting oppressor.
The cemetery is closed by order of the governor. Oh, you don't think it's the ghosts? I don't know. But maybe the rampant plague? Just spitballing. So if I go here, followed. Although the path held surprises and many bad omens, Red and Antea at last reached New Eden Town and set out in search of their friend, the Reverend Charles Davenport. Oh, he's Reverend. Well, alright then. Is he not doing exorcisms and whatnot? Pyrite. What am I going to do with pyrite? Wait a minute. Why is it... Did I miss the end? Oh, is it this place with the chimneys going? That would make some sense. Yep.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally.
Banisher, please come in. As it is cold, you're
Oh, this is the governor.
Sit while we talk.
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I assumed...
Keep digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is Thickskin Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
What's left of us? Why is Charles not here?
Because he's dead. I guess that immediately.
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
Okay, alright.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her.
Brusque.
Rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we are as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion. The pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
What do you think happened?
What do you think happened?
I could guess, to little use. It is evident, however, that Charles's unexpected death is linked to his investigation of the curse. In the minister's absence, I try, in all humility, to protect us all, body and soul, from our ongoing peril. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home, and does not much venture out. Their house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
Okay. We've got more. You study demonology?
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem. Which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his Banishers lift the curse.
Heroic work all around.
Heroic work all round.
Indeed it is, madam. Indeed it is. But we do it all the same. Because we must. Aye. Because we must.
Why is the town so empty?
Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Where did they go?
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
Will they return?
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here. But we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps forever.
Okay. About the curse.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that
We're not going to be that thorough going forward, but to start out.
And I can tell you that it worsens by the increment. First, there was pestilence,
I think Red's asleep.
disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death. And death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
What caused it?
What do you think caused the curse?
In my humble opinion, I'll point to the obvious. The abyss disgorges its spawn upon New Eden, bent on making God's poor creatures suffer. As to the nature of the demon, that's what we're paying you to find out. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes. Our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles. Thank you. We have what we need.
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
Okay. back here? Inn's owner notice. As announced at the last town hall meeting, I hereby close the King's Arms Tavern, leaving the key to the selectmen. There should be no ale sold nor drunk until the curse is lifted and I return. Storerooms are locked, and so are the bedrooms. God bless. Charity Crooget. No, I did not. I did not click on it a second time. Alright, Red, get up. We're leaving. Should I go upstairs? I'm gonna rob you real quick, sir. Piece of 8. 15 pieces of 8? That's 120 pieces. Compass indicates the direction and distance towards an objective. Follow the yellow mark beneath the
accursed
duster.
sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
No. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people are helpless.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
You have nothing to say to that, Red? Open up, bitch! How many swords do I have?
Antea, Red. Come in.
So this is Charles's wife.
I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how
What are
he
you
is.
wearing? What is that thing on your neck?
Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
Tell me about Governor Haskell.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well-read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
Anything we should know?
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
We'll take a look around, if that's
What
all
was
right.
that prompt in the bottom right? Oh, you wouldn't have seen it. It was behind my camera. It was something with the
May I be
touchpad. Oh, it's this. Okay. So this is interesting. Haunting cases. The old friends. Esther Davenport. Alive. Hint. After seeing her husband's ghost, grieving widow Esther Davenport was deeply distressed. We may have missed something because we didn't do all the dialogue options. The once joyful and educated good friend of Antea and Red is now a young widow who has lost her anchor and drifts unmoored on a sea of mourning. Esther Davenport was deeply distressed. Okay. So, although the path held surprises and many bad omens, Red and Antea at last reached New Town set in search of their friend, the Reverend Charles Davenport. Understand why Charles lingers. Investigate the study, investigate the bedroom.
Help?
You stay put. We'll find the way.
Hints and intent. You have unlocked your first hint. Contains important information about the person that's linked to. You can refer to these hints at any moment through your haunting cases menu. Okay, that's what we missed. You can't see that, but that's what it says. Understand why Charles lingers. To understand why a ghost lingers in the incarnate, you must gather hints about each involved inhabitant. Once the hints have all been uncovered, the inhabitant's intent is disclosed. You may complete your investigation. Okay, it's probably not the dialogue. Let's just inspect some things. 21st February, 1687. My dear my sweet Esther, can't tell you how much I long to get home. This work in the mystical Scottish Highlands is exciting. I can't argue with that, but I miss the sweetness of your home. However, I know that the few months I have left away from your loving arms will be of great benefit to me. Through this experience, I will increase my knowledge, and all this I do to protect you from those dark worlds that swirl around us. It is your love and trust that pushes me into these mysterious entrenchments, that pushes me to do my best. It is for you that I do this, for when I can see the pride in your eyes, then I know what role I play on this earth. I know that I can be stronger. I know I can do anything as long as you look at me with that spark that is only yours. I am thinking of you with your love forever, Charles. 5th of January, 1685. My beloved Esther, how I long to hold you in my arms. The announcement of our marriage was to my heart a delicacy as a delicacy on my palate. Sweet. Okay, so some engagement. That doesn't look that important.
Esther, I'm sorry to trouble you once more.
How may I help?
How were things before?
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse. It was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
Okay. Portrait. Esther. Portrait. What's the difference between this screen? Oh, I see. There's two things, and then... So this... Okay. So the intent has not been obtained. So it probably will replace these two dots with an intent dot after we figured this out. Okay. And that didn't... I was wondering if that dialogue option
I'll be here if you need me.
would open anything else up on that menu, but it does not appear that it did. More letters. This one's from last year, 12th of August, 1694. My sweet Esther, I was down and yet you were there to support me. You are an angel from heaven to help me in my dark mission. You are the light that guides me through the darkness of the invisible. And yet I feel so sorry for bringing you to this tortured land. You know well that things are not as they should be in New Eden. I'm sorry to have you by my side, for I fear for your life. I wish we could find a quiet corner of this land there to raise our children, but I fear a curse. I think we should leave, or perhaps you should go ahead while I defend our home. Think about it, for I cannot bear the thought of darkness taking you away from me. Your love forever, Charles.
That porcelain saw many a dinner-turned-lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
New Scotch tune in G major by Henry Purcell.
Purcell? Could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
Ugh, my dearest Charles, how delighted I was to read your words. It is always a pleasure to hear from you, and I know that yourself and your beloved Esther are doing well. Oh, who's this from? Eleanor Combs. I have contacted our brothers in London, but unfortunately we could not find anything in our archives that matches the description of the events you have experienced in New Eden. Pestilence and never-ending winters are phenomena perhaps too broad for us to pinpoint the exact cause. I give you no better answer, be it sorcery, the presence of an ichor, or something else entirely we cannot say. All I can do is invite you to continue your research and take note of all your observations. Our Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole has so little presence in the New World, any new information shall be precious indeed. Okay, I'm going to stop reading these.
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him.
Esther, some food and ale for you. Sorry for your loss. Your neighbors hold you in your hearts. A study of H. Purcell's Chaconne in G minor for strings by E. Davenport. More music stuff. Sadness in Interval, or a study of the Aeolian scale by Heinrich Pietri.
Where are you staying, my dears?
The governor had a room prepared for us in the schoolhouse.
The schoolhouse? Wouldn't you rather stay here? You'd be more comfortable.
It's very kind, but we've a long day ahead of us. We don't want to bother you.
I don't have much.
Charles is still here, and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable.
I'm gonna rob you. Where do nightmares come from? We're not gonna read all the lore. It's not that kind of video. A silver brooch. Brooch? Habitually worn by Charles Davenport. Engraved with a distinctive three-hilted sword.
Charles always wore this.
It seems like it could be important.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
3 drops of lavender oil and chamomile infusion before sleep. Wintergreen to rub between palms and behind ears 3 times a day. If restlessness persists, use lemon balm. Eveline. Lo, children are an heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb in his reward. Psalm 127:3. My dearest sister, Charles is dead. I cannot tell right from left. I cannot tell which day it is or how long ago my Charles departed. My world has come undone. Nothing happened as it was supposed to. I could not attend the burial. The shame of it! How I have failed, my dear husband. I just could not find the strength to leave the house and walk to the place where Charles died, there to see him buried. Lord, have mercy on us and guide our friends to us before it is too late. New Eden will not last much longer without my beloved husband to protect us. I do not have any words left in me, but I thought you, who loved him so, should know of his passing. My love, Esther. To Esther's sister. Unsent.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
Oh. Ah. Exhausted by her grief, Esther was unable to leave the house to attend her husband's burial. Oh, so maybe that's why he's still sticking around? Esther Davenport did not properly bid her husband farewell and now suffers from it.
I could have made him manifest.
Maybe. But there has to be more to it. Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
Okay, so investigate the study. Are we still in the study? This must be the study. Precious king from a chess set protected by a glass dome.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me. Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
Oh, he was hiding his hair loss.
Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He was a good man.
I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right.
Oh, I see. That's the quest item. Cult book from Charles' personal collection. Todfrud die Toten by Balthasar Hans Frenhofer. None on this side of the water, and few on the other that I knew that I came to New Eden. Know that I came to New Eden as minister in order to pursue reachers into the new world on behalf of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Soul. And what strangeness have I found? There are ghosts here, yes, old and innumerable, but they are quiet. I shall never say the word aloud, but I suspect there to be witches, and if I find one, I shall very much like to ask her for her story. Yeah, don't say the word witch around here in 1695. Smart. I guess they're not necessarily against witches, huh? Alright, let's see what this is. Scribbled Bible verses, Job 7, 13, 15, 13. When I say my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaints. Then thou scarest me with dreams, and terrifiest me through visions, so that my soul chooseth strangling and death rather than my life. She comes to me in dreams.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
What do all these dreams have in common? Are they the promise of a doomsday or a nightmare coming? Visions, foreshadowing, is something behind us? Who is the real target and what caused this anger to burst forth? I need to know how it gets into our heads. Sleep no longer offers rest, and this cannot perdure.
These notes are erratic ramblings.
From now on, we're only
Charles
clicking on
is
things that have
worried about
that
the curse
symbol on them.
plaguing the settlers'
There's a lot of
dreams.
lore in this. I don't want to read it all.
Is this curse tormenting people in their beds?
Is that Alan Wake? Is Alan Wake going to be in this game? That's definitely who it looks like. Charles was worried about the influence of the threatening spirit had on the settlers' dreams. Okay.
Charles's ghost might give us answers. We should investigate the cemetery where he was found.
We're going to go straight there. I'm having fun with this, but there's a lot to read, and I don't want to...
Are you leaving already?
Yes, we're leaving.
We need to investigate the cemetery.
I'll see you later.
What will you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
I wonder what happened to her face. Something ghost hunting related, I would imagine.
You'll be alright.
I doubt it. But I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles, and help Charles we shall. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You too.
Alright, we're splitting up. Find location of your next objective. Open your map. Oh, I can do it with the left button. Nice. Okay. What's this? Sincere Paris's shop. Alright, well, we're going that way anyway, so. Kind of.
You'd be one of the Banishers then? Come too late. I'm sorry, but if poor Minister Davenport mentioned your name, I have forgotten it.
Antea Duarte. You may happen upon my companion, Red McGrath, about the place.
Of course. I'm Lisbeth O'Hara. The Minister said you'd have questions. Well?
Charles, Minister Davenport, said many here had unpleasant dreams. He suspected they were part of the curse.
You are a curious character indeed, mistress. My dreams, good or bad or otherwise, are my own business, and so they shall remain.
Okay, bye.
You may have your time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
Alright, fuck you too. So all of these people have...
I must take a moment by myself. Excuse me.
Okay, so it's just that one lady. Yeah, we're not going to be talking 5 different dialogue options on just some random villager.
This fire can't have started on its own. Not in this cold.
Be warned. I need but cry out, and help shall come in an instant.
What?
Calm you, sir. Antea Duarte, Minister Davenport's banisher.
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Poor Reverend Davenport. His death has shaken us all. Welcome to New Eden. I'm afraid you find us at our worst.
We're banishers. There's nowhere else we'd rather be. And you are?
I, madam, am Squire Sincere Paris, travelling merchant, stuck in this cursed place and eager to be somewhere else.
Show me your wares.
Care to trade?
Most of my goods are already packed, but I never refuse a deal.
Leather, fur. How much money do I have? 25? Okay. Peace.
I bid you good day, Squire Paris, and thank you for your time.
A pleasure, Mistress Duarte. Do be careful.
Okay. I just robbed somebody. Going to the cemetery. Ugh, gross.
A wisp. So close to town.
Cemetery is closed by order of the governor. Well, not for long, motherfucker.
Where are you leading me?
Where are we going, Wisp? Oh, I can roll?
More of you?
Oh, I can parry?
No one is safe here. Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
Striped wintergreen. Picked up gum? Sounds like gum. Whoa. What's that? What's that glowing shit mean? More pyrite. As a Banisher, you can feel places or objects that have been marked by ghosts. When in close proximity to these elements, your Bane rings will be triggered and light up with an orange aura. Walk around to find the source. Okay.
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers. Many dead in more recent years.
Let me get some of that hoof fungus. Bird. Oh, my fingers aren't glowing anymore. Seashore candles. It doesn't say what all of these things are for. Okay. Oh, this is great.
Why didn't you wait for us, old friend? I swear I'll make it up to you.
Find the nearby spectral mark. Find the place where Charles died. What's this up here? Okay, fingers are glowing again. Aha! I'll be right with you.
A memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it.
Perform ritual. Banishers can perform rituals. The nature of the site determines which ritual should be performed. Performing a ritual consumes resources, even if you select an incorrect ritual. To reveal the memories, you need to perform a hearkening ritual. Interesting. So the resources aren't for crafting? They're for spelling. Spellcraft. Crafting spells. Not spelling. We don't need resources to spell. You need to do it. So, force a ghost or a specter to appear. Force a scourge to appear. Okay, we want a hearkening spell. Reveal an echo. God, this isn't every game now.
Pyrite with those plants I found should work. In each stain hides a story.
In the name of the Lord, I command you.
Begone from this place.
You do not command me, clergyman.
A woman in white.
Ghost? Unveil yourself.
Well, since you ask so politely.
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Begone! You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No, but neither do
you. She just gave him a heart attack? That's simple, huh? The fuck was that? You have a bow and arrow or something?
Damn it. That thing he...
Charles tried to make the spirit manifest. He failed. Facing the terrifying entity threatening New Eden, Charles Davenport's heart gave out. Okay, so we got everything.
What was it?
Charles's Bible. Charles's Bible found half buried in the mud of the cemetery. It's open to Job 7:13-15. When I say my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaints, then thou scarest me with dreams and terrifies me through visions, so that my soul chooses strangling death rather than my life. This tie is doused with the essence of Charles's ghost. After a closure performed by Antea, the bond between the ghost and the world will be severed for good.
The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. Back to his grave, then.
Oh, okay. Well, what's over here? Oh, more pyrite. Oh, shit. What is all this stuff? A lot of resources here.
Now is a good time for we old friends to talk. We've come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you.
Oh, so he was her teacher?
Come on, Charles. Join me now. I know you're here.
This is gonna be a boss fight?
I know you're here.
She mentioned fighting him.
You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Antea. Here. At last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend, I made a mistake, and it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
Why didn't you wait for us?
Why did you not wait for our help?
The threat was rising, despair growing. There were so many dead, Antea. So much sickened flesh. So many afflicted souls. There was no more time.
Do you know how this curse began?
Do you know how this curse began?
What prompted it, I do not know. Nor do I know when. Many months ago, certainly.
Okay, so maybe this won't be a boss fight.
This nightmare chose New Eden for a reason.
So, a ghost.
This one is different. Implacable. Very clever. Many magnitudes more ferocious than a spectre. And just as relentless.
What did you learn about the curse?
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. That we should not underestimate its power.
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea. But I am a Banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained, but it won't stay locked up for long.
That's where our boss fight is. Aren't nightmares a myth? How did this nightmare kill you?
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest. To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused, as if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
How does its malevolence manifest?
How does its malevolence manifest?
It poisons minds and sickens bodies. It draws specters to it and sours the weather. It delivers nightmares to one's sleep. For a time, screams tore through the night as folk awoke in terror. When it appeared to me, I did not see its true face. But I heard a woman. She was love. I felt her gaze. My heart froze. I died. The spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain.
I'm a little bummed out
Still needs my protection. My flock
that
needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor. You know me. You know I am a good man.
your hunger grows.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now you are a ghost, and I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles. Peace on your soul, remembrance on your...
Antea, wait.
Wait for what? We're Banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose for herself.
Oh, Lord. Please don't ask me to do that.
Esther, my good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord. Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back?
She brought me here.
Please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better. I know better now.
Antea, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Charles Davenport, you have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Save her, my friends. And save yourselves. Save them all.
I'll walk Esther home.
I'll do it. The women can talk.
Then all the way to the schoolhouse and make the bed. Charles is at rest now. Antea, she gave him the care he needed.
So I'm a little bummed out that I already know that she dies. Right? Like, that's part of the setup of the game from the original trailer that I saw, is that she is also a ghost.
My Charles. Where do you think he is now?
He's... I don't know.
I
But
miss the warmth of his hands. His
obviously
calm
that hasn't
presence in
happened
our
yet.
house. If I close my eyes, I can picture him. He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow.
This is why I don't watch trailers usually for games. As soon as I know I want to play a game, I stop watching anything.
Pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the
But that was given away immediately in the very first trailer I saw, which was the only trailer I saw, I think. And I think it was the very first one. I mean, it's on the box art. She's a ghost. You know? So, they didn't want to hide it, but it would have been... That moment would have been cooler if I didn't know that. Like, this moment where she's going to die, presumably, would have been cooler if I didn't know that. As from a developer's point of view, I just don't understand why you would say that. Let that be a reveal, you know?
I'll miss him dearly. Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you.
Alright, I'm going. Let's just go. It's been about 90 minutes. We're still in that same Landfall. Join Red at the schoolhouse. Okay, I feel like we've got to be getting close. But I'm glad there's a mission quest list that helps me divide up the videos. I usually try to find a mission list, but there's not one yet for this game. It just doesn't exist yet. Banishers techniques. I ain't reading all that shit, come on. What's that noise? Got a didgeridoo in here? It does have a fucking didgeridoo. Didgeridoo. Is that a gun? No. It's like a club or something. It must be her banishing tool.
We did the right thing.
That's the instrument you bring?
Friend.
I love you, Red McCraith.
But
when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
Were you really about to banish Charles?
Fuck yeah, I was. Charles would have done the same.
Charles would have done the same for your ghost or mine.
I hope he'd have at least hesitated. Charles was a good man, full of love.
Banishing his ghost wouldn't have been easy, but it would have been right. Ghosts only bring misery, Red. Make no mistake, they steal life's essence from the living.
Aye. They don't always do it out of malice. Give them that.
As Banishers, we bring closure.
We are Banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't.
A ghost may suffer too. A sin puts a gentler end to it.
But not a safer one. Better to banish and be sure.
Would you banish me? If it came to it?
You'll not escape me so easy. You I would bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
I'd fill you with fresh essence. I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
Steal essence from the living to feed my ghost. You wouldn't.
Then I'd kill you again.
I would. Then I'd kill you again for dying before I do.
Sometimes you scare me.
I know.
I think Charles was right. This thing in the meeting house could be what did he call it? A nightmare?
I really hope not. Such entities are legendary ghosts, even for Banishers. We'll see tomorrow. Now, to sleep. This was a dreadful day.
They don't have beds in this schoolhouse? Why would they put you up? Yeah, you should have slept at fucking what's-her-name's house. He probably has beds.
Poor Charles.
Oh, he's fine.
Poor Esther.
So I guess we don't know where ghosts go after they're banished or ascend.
Aye, poor Esther.
What's this?
Antea. She took her firebane. She says I'm the reckless one.
Death to the dead. Landfall quest completed. That's what I wanted to see. Oh, hold on, I'm just checking something. I looked away from that cutscene for a second. Oh, it flashed up with like a little ghost lady or something. Okay, so quest gave us a quest completed. I love that. That's exactly what I'm looking for with these videos, and we're right at 90 minutes. Perfect. Okay, so far so good. We'll see you on the next one. Appreciate you.